everybody. How's it going? This is Cynthia Porter with Visit Winona, and I'm back. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. It's very exciting. I'm standing downtown somewhere. I'm not going to show you where yet because Visit Winona is about to give away its Partnership Excellence Award. Oh, my poor mask. Its Partnership Excellence Award. We give it away every year to a partner who has just really gone above and beyond to be a service for tourism, to be a service for the community, to just try to make life better here for everyone involved. And so it's decided by a committee within Visit Winona. They look through. We have, I think, about 160 partners or so. And so it's a difficult decision. A lot of those partners are, this mask is a disaster. Oh my gosh. Okay, a lot of those partners are tourism business. Some are just community service businesses, like Winona Health, for example, is one of our partners. Merchants Bank, Winona National Bank, and so forth. So anyway, this could be anyone, right? But it's not just anyone. This is one of Winona's favorite spots downtown. It is a business that's been here since 2003. It's had some rough times, but the community stood right behind it and helped it get back on its feet. And if you haven't figured it out yet, where I'm standing is Blooming Grounds Coffee House. Yay! Okay, so I realize that you're all looking at this backwards right now. Let me see if I can turn it around. So we've got Amy Jo Marks inside. Amy Jo, if any of you know her, well, there, see, I just turned everything the right way. Hang on a second. Now I'll show you again. Hang on. So this place is much loved. It used to have a little boutique attached to it that had just kind of fun stuff in it, but the coffee house side was so popular that it had to grow. There was also a fire in this building, if anyone recalls. I think that was probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and it was very frightening. It did a lot of damage. The business was closed for a long time, but now the business is so popular that it is opened another location down on the end of 3rd Street, or the end of maybe it's 3rd Street, and it's going strong. They have live music, they have wine, they have outdoor parties. They've done a lot of other things that really, through this pandemic time, have been extraordinary for our community. Amy Jo was the first person to start making free lunches for kids. The minute they closed school, I swear to you, the next day, she had a counter full of free lunches for kids and was putting it out on social media that anybody could come in. They didn't have to ask. I'm going to have to sort my mask out. Oh my gosh. They did not have to ask, and they could have that food for free. It was just an exceptional response to try to help people. We're going to go inside and we're going to go see Amy Jo. Okay? Are you ready? Hang on. I'm going to spin you around now. Okay, so, all right. So behind me is Amy Jo. There's Pat Mutter. There's Kate Carlson and Mary Farrell. Mary Farrell. That's the Visit Winona crew, and of course Amy Jo. So I'm going to let Kate and Pat do some talking, and I'm just going to hold the microphone and change my mask. Okay, bye.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Our partnership awards, our tourism awards look very different this year, as you can tell. But we decided we really wanted to champion a partner here in Winona who has gone above and beyond in 2020, and it was an easy decision. Amy Jo Marks, owner of Blooming Grounds Coffee House here in Winona, was the surefire winner. We didn't even talk about it that long. So it's such an easy decision. From the very beginning of the pandemic, their team stepped up and was actually one of the first restaurants to offer free lunches to students K through 12 here in Winona. So that was an incredible gift that you gave to the community. Throughout the 7 months of pandemic, there's been lots of interesting, cool services and opportunities that Blooming Grounds has offered to customers. I was just sharing that my favorite thing that I took advantage of during quarantine was sending tulips and cupcakes to friends, and just again that ability to pivot, partner with local businesses here in Winona, and make sure everybody is thriving. You have been an absolute kind of exemplary performer in that way. So we're delighted to present you with the 2020 Partnership Excellence Award.
So pretty. Thank you very much. I was telling people that my middle name was Pivot this year. Because that's all we've been doing. But it makes it fun and challenging and makes you be very creative for sure. So, yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
We appreciate you being in our community and being such a great business owner and so creative and just always willing to help everyone in the community. And that first day, I think when you said you were going to do lunches, I think people were just so touched by that.
Yeah.
We appreciate all that you do in the community.
Thank you. It's funny how a little idea just blew up without even knowing that that's what would happen. But I was grateful to have the support from the community who donated peanut butter and bread and their time, and the volunteers that would run the sandwiches to people's houses. And it was definitely just my idea, but a very big effort from so many people. So I couldn't do it alone, that's for sure.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So with COVID still underway, tell us about how you've modified things in here to make it a safe space, but one that can still serve the community.
Yeah, so we took out 50% of the chairs, and they're downstairs. Thankfully, we have a downstairs to hide them. And then we obviously have hand sanitizer at both front counter and where you pick up your drinks. We offer the online ordering and call-in service, and we will always run food out to your car if that's what you feel safest doing. And we offer delivery between 11 and 2 Monday through Friday. And sometimes on the weekends we can run food out to houses as well. But obviously we're always masked up, and lots of hand washing and just extra safety measures that, you know, the CDC and the Department of Health have recommended.
Can I share a little bit about tomorrow's event?
Tomorrow's event, yes. So we have they're honoring the poets tomorrow night. For if you have not been to downtown, they stamped poems into various spots in the sidewalks, and they're honoring all those poets that have written these poems. And so there's like a little ceremony for them. So come down and see that. And each poet, I think, is going to read their poem at their spot that it's stamped into the ground. And so that just happened in the last month. So it's kind of fun to walk around the downtown and read all the poems, and it's been kind of a nice addition. We're always sprinkling little bits of new pieces of art in our downtown, which I just love, because I've been here 17 years and I've been able to see the evolution of all of that. So it's really neat. And that's at 5:30. Yes, 5:30. And then we have live music here at 7. So come on down.
Wonderful. Well, thanks again.
Thank
Yes, thank you guys.
We got a couple in there.
Now you can tell everybody what's going on.
Okay, wasn't that fun? Look, new mask. Hang on. Okay, new mask, everybody. That was fun, right? Amy Jo is just such a tremendous part of this community. We're very happy to give her this award. I am obviously out of practice with my selfie stick. Sorry about that. Sorry, I hope you're not getting seasick. But we're also going to do a Facebook Live from an event on Saturday that is happening on 3rd Street. It's just a big hootenanny for a whole bunch of kids. And they are going to trick-or-treat from trunks and businesses in a real safe way. And that's going to be a lot of fun. They have activities, and there's also a giant food giveaway down here, and just some music and a little street dance and lots of fun. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Wish Amy Jo your best next time you see her. She's been great to have around. All right, thanks everybody. See you later. Bye.